area, trying to help out with addressing some quality of life issues. And as you heard him say, obviously, all we want is compliance. That's the primary thing. If you know about some of these things, hopefully you can address them before we have to come out and enforce some of these things. So if you got your garbage cans out, please remove them from the right-of-way or from the areas that you have a collection, and remove them away from the right-of-way to a secure location. If you have pets, please be mindful of all the stuff. You can go to our website and get on the website and get information in regards to that. Also, property maintenance issues, a lot of information on our website about that, but pretty much just keep your properties clean and clear of any debris, obstruction, weeds, overgrown weeds, and things of that nature will help you help your neighbors have good quality of life in your neighborhoods. Also with that, we do have some issue at times with people with some other challenges, such as abandoned vehicles or inoperable vehicles, so please be mindful of that. So there are a lot of few things that we have been dealing with, but those are the most prevalent ones that we are undertaking at this time. You heard Rodger mention about Noah's ordinance. Right now, we normally deal with that on a disorderly conduct issue, but in the near future, we'll hopefully have a method to address Noah's in regards to inhibiting other neighbors or even motorists. We do have some problems with people in their vehicles that are driving cars and cranking up their audio systems to levels beyond hearing it in their car, and sometimes you can hear it 4 or 5 blocks away. So we want to try to inhibit those challenges and help people have better quality of life in their neighborhoods and also in their vehicles in regards to noise. So, but you'll hear more about that in times to come. Want to thank everyone that has complied. Sometimes we don't speak well about those people who do comply. So we want to thank everyone out there who has complied with our city ordinances as regards to quality of life issues, whether you have pets, whether you have garbage can. We appreciate you complying and doing the things you're supposed to do. And you never hear from us if you comply. If you do all the things that you do, you'll never hear from us. And we want to thank you, those that have been compliant. So I definitely want to thank once again everybody who had a part in this, police department, community development, assistant city manager, Charlie Davis, Jacob Lott. I thank our chief of police, Gary Castelos, and Brandon Pruitt, our deputy chief, for all that they did. And I thank Commander Harper, Raymond Harper as well, assisted. And I can't remember all 5 of the police officers that helped that day, but we want to thank them for assisting as well. So thank y'all for helping out on that endeavor. We deeply appreciate it. Had a little innovative program today. Hope that y'all enjoyed it. And as I told Johnny before we started shooting this program today, hopefully we'll do more of this so that we can kind of show you some stuff. I think words sometimes speak well, but pictures speak louder sometimes than words do. So hopefully that'll help people get a better illustration, example of what we're seeing, what we're exposed with, and helping them address some of these challenges that we have. So you look to see more of that in the very near future. Matter of fact, excuse me, on today's program, we actually had to switch something around. We actually had our assistant city manager and also finance director, Charlie Davis, scheduled, but he came down sick, so we actually worked out really well, did this program today, Operation Quality of Life. But we're in the budget process, and we will probably do something in June where we wrap up the budget and kind of walk through the budget process with y'all, kind of let y'all see the budget as in its entirety, kind of give you a visual perspective of how we put the budget together, how it all comes together here at the City of Douglas. So look to see him hopefully in June. So Charlie, you're not out of the woods yet. You're still going to be on the show. You can't use sickness as an opportunity to not be back on the program. So look to see him hopefully in June. All right, I think that covers all the summary of information and some updates as far as the program today, but now we're going to do some announcements, and we got a ton of them. I hope everybody, I don't know if everybody's seen our new logo. I'm hoping that Johnny can get a visual picture of this. That's our kind of a new logo that we're starting to put on everything. You probably see it on our website, see it on some of our stationery, and we'll start migrating it on some of our city decals in regards to our vehicles and equipment. So you'll hope to see that, but looks really nice. For the month of May, we have quite a bit of stuff going on. We first have the summer meal program, which is actually a partnership with the Coffee County School System Nutrition Program and other several community partners. We're having this summer lunch meal program starting June the 2nd, and hopefully information will be sent out to the parents and the kids before school lets out here in May. That'll go from June the 2nd through July the 17th. Now, that's not the whole summer, but at least it gives those kids an opportunity to get a breakfast and potentially lunch Monday through Thursday. That's Monday through Thursday. And even though the deadline for sites is over, we still can get a few sites in if you can. Definitely contact the school system, Mrs. Dawn Lewis, at 912-384-2086, extension 6516, and she'll get you some information. Now, some of these sites are going to need volunteers. Normally we seek to get community partners such as churches to help out with this as a safe place for kids to come and get lunch or either breakfast if they so choose to provide those two opportunities for those children in their area. So please contact Mrs. Lewis at 912-384-2086. And today is May 6th that we're shooting this, but on May the 6th, which is tomorrow, we got Blitz Day, which is summer program registration for the city, and we got a lot of activities. Appreciate the Parks and Recreation and Public Information and all those folks that had a part in putting all this together. We appreciate their efforts, but that'll take place May the 6th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. at the Central Square Gym B, and you can register for community-wide summer programs for the youth, include also with golf as well. We got tennis camp, park players, camp cool, swim lessons, you name it, we pretty much have it. So please come out and register your child, your youth for that activity. If you need more information, you can contact Parks and Recreation at 384-5978. Guess what time it is? It's time for mosquitoes. I hate to say it, but the heat is rising, so we've had some rain, so the combination of those two things bring about mosquitoes. So you'll probably start hearing and seeing the mosquito truck going around. But as I've always said, that's just one way to combat mosquito development and growth. The best way is to actually rid your properties of water, standing water. Make sure your gutters are clean, that they don't have water holding in them. So anything that has the ability to hold water for a period of time will grow mosquitoes. So please dispel that water as quick as you possibly can before the mosquito larvae develops, and then you will have full-blown mosquitoes within I think it's 72 hours. So please be very mindful of that. If you have any questions about the mosquito spraying, you can contact 389-3450. The Carlos Woodward Memorial Golf Tournament is scheduled for May 16th. That's sponsored by the Douglas Area Employment Committee. That'll be May 16th. Lunch will be at 11 a.m. Tea time is at 12. To sign up, you can contact Stanley Lard or Susan Carlott at 389-4254 for more information on that. The Community Cleanup Day is scheduled for May the 17th. I think we normally have it on the 2nd, but this is actually, I think, May the 2nd one would be Mother's Day weekend, so I think they moved it to May the 17th. That'll be 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. The location this time will be Unity Park at the corner of Grady Avenue and West Cherry Street. You can contact 384-3302 or 311 Center for more information on that. When Pigs Fly event is an event sponsored by the Sadie House expansion project. They're actually doing a renovation expansion at their new facilities off of Highway 32. They're going to have this activity, which is a fundraiser, at Jardine Stadium on May the 17th from 9 a.m. and until. I believe they're going to have pigs drop from a plane, so it's going to be spectacular. Not live pigs, but little plastic pigs. Got a chance of opportunity to win some prizes. If you need more information on this, you can call Kara Wilford at 912-260-1492. The swimming pool is going to be open May the 29th for those that want to participate. You can also pick up the schedule for open individual and family swim at the Parks and Recreation Department. Upcoming large event, a big event, which is our Summer Beach Bash. That's June the 3rd from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. downtown. We'll have live DJ, food vendors, food, and other activity and fun. Kids beach party activities, have a lot of stuff going on there. And then at 8 p.m. we'll have adult battle of the sexes contest to include hula hooping, street dance, tricycle race. I'm trying to figure out how a person of adult size will get on a tricycle, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, some activities will require a small fee. It's near the vacant lot at City Hall on Bryan Street in Madison. I believe we're going to close off a part of Bryan Street to accommodate, making sure that kids and adults as well can travel between the two venues with no problems and be safe. So please take part of that. Also in June, just to go ahead and give you this tidbit, we got another community cleanup just in case you missed the one in May. This will be June the 21st from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's going to be at Eastside Park, same situation. You can drop off items including hazardous material and tires as well. The South Georgia Expo, another large event here in Douglas, Coffee County. That's going to be August the 23rd from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. and then August the 23rd from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Vendors and sponsors are now being accepted to fill the grounds and both exhibit halls at the Central Square Complex for related outdoor apparel, hunting gear, ATV, boating, hunting, camp trips, so forth and so on. If you have any information, or if you need more information in regards to this, you can contact 912-383-0277 or visit our website at www.cityofdouglas.com/outdoor expo. We still need volunteers for the expo, so if you're interested in volunteering and helping out with this endeavor, you can still contact that same telephone number at 383-0277. The ongoing services, right now we still have one call to City Hall. That's our 311 call center, customer care center, and you can contact them from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. to answer any general questions that you might have in regards to the city or make any requests in relationship to potholes or any other things, or if you have a question about in regards to your utilities. And I think that's my time. So I will see you next time on Douglas on My Mind.